Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Happy Spendings, our supermarket simulator series. We have our two fellas here doing their job, I guess. We got some new products. Apparently it's already dirty. That's fun. We have pretty much no money. And, yeah. We can't really restock anything. So it's going to be an interesting day. But we do have new stuff. We've got freezer stuff. We've got chickens. We've got fries. Or chips. We got some pizza. We've got a couple of new types of cheese. We've got potatoes. We've got what's the opposite of peanut butter? Honey. Yes, that's an opposite in my head. We do have other new things. Oh, yep. A new cereal. So much stuff. So little stock. We've got tuna. We've got butter. And we've got an open store and barely any stock. Today's going to be a bit hectic, but it is what it is. Considering that these guys aren't really having anything to stock for a little bit. Just going to leave them to it. Wonder how far down the block they'll go. That is something I'm kind of curious about. Put that down there and see what happens. Alright. You have so many shelves to fill? Yes, I do. Yes, a lot of them are very empty at the moment. No, you got to make a fortress? No. It was decided. I want to. I really do. But also, it's just, there's so much, and I can't even, for the amount of time that we lost last time on just organizing the shelves, it's not an intuitive enough system that I would be satisfied with it. It wouldn't cooperate with me. So we're gonna have to say goodbye. Oil's too expensive. Good, means you'll leave it there for somebody that's willing to pay for it. Hello, Sane. Welcome. How you doing? Some coffee. 5 bleach. I feel like they're getting rid of a body or something. I don't have any carrots. No carrots. None. Going to the produce shop, we're getting a box of carrots. Thank you for the contribution to the gift sub challenge and for the Estes. How is everybody doing today? The start of a new day for us here in Lepardo Land. Not really caring too much today if people can't find the right stock. Because fuck them. Chuck. Alright, 2 carrots. There you go. We're going to meet Owen Abbott. Where is Owen Abbott? Over that way. It's all just a trail of carrot crumbs on the sidewalk. Yep. Oh, there was the dude yesterday that ran off into the dark and had like a whole shit ton of like carrots and tomatoes or some shit. It's bullshit. I mean, at least he's stealing something healthy, but like... Okay, who's next? Do we have multiple? We do. Okay, this one's probably going to be easier. Who's closer? Daisy is closer. Alright, Daisy it is. She only needs a bit of that, so that's alright. You know, it's all for experimentation anyway. Well, he didn't steal it and steal a bunch of oil. Have had that happen before, though. That was a bit weird. We hear the beeping from a mile away. Everything's broken and wrong. Do your job. No, I need them. Oh, not the susu. Damn it! Okay, we got him. We're good. Alright. Daisy West. You should be just up the block here. Hello. And then the last. Susu, peanut butter, kiwi fruit, etc. Other side. Put that back. Tuna, susu. It's a lot of powdered sugar. Bit of this. Where is Naomi White? Up there. It's a good question. What is the opposite of peanut butter? I'm going to bully anybody that comes in today into answering that. Oh, we're not going to have all that. We're not going to have all that. No fucking way. I mean, I'll try, but we'll see what happens. Customers waiting for a sale. Yeah, they do that. Get out of the storage area. I need to do something really quick. We need to change you to stock mode. Because things are piling up. Oh, it's dirty and trashed in here as well. Any more mopping? No more mopping? Alright. Bottle of something. Couldn't find apples? Damn. Sucks to be you. No, not the crate. I need... Hello? Oh, I gotta open the bag. Phase it through the bag like everybody else. 3 of them. 4 pastas. That's all we've got left. No, tough shit. He was gonna come take some too. Prick. Mangoes. Oh, the perfect number of mangoes. And plenty of garlic. Okay, where is she? Sienna. How do you pronounce that as a surname? Just... I'm not... I don't understand. I think it's... Is it Chinese pronunciation? There's a lot of Chinese names, I think it is. I think it's Chinese. I could be wrong. Horribly, horribly wrong. But, I know there's a lot of Chinese names that have 2 consonants as the name. And I don't know how to pronounce them. My mouth just goes bleh and makes a noise. And then that's it. And then we are done. I'm thinking, once we can actually afford a vehicle, we do like our restock at night. I know you could do them first thing in the morning, when all the prices change and whatever. But I'm thinking about doing it at night. Get some real nighttime gameplay going, you know? Couldn't find, don't care, don't have it. Gonna be out of stock for just about everything soon. There's a thief in here. I'm gonna hit him with my stick. Oh no, he's not a thief. He just can't find shit. I need a thief. I need a thief. My stick's itching. There we go. There's one. Hold still. Man, she wasn't even stealing that much. What is this? Butter. Ugh. No one else is buying it. Should have left it with her. You can go out there and tell her friends. No one wants my pizzas? Everyone wants pizza. Couldn't find. Shit's too expensive. Couldn't find. Well, sounds like everybody's having a really shitty day, and it also sounds like that's just not my problem. Couldn't find French fries. Go and ask whoever it is that bought like 4 packets today. Totally a sex tape. My mouth just goes, ugh. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Hey, this is the storage area, please. This is not for customers. If you guys could politely fuck off. I do like that I've made it so that the checkout lines are now merged. Can you stop walking away from me? I'm your boss. You work for me. Couldn't find tomatoes. Yeah, because we're all out. We don't sell them. We don't sell tomatoes, mate. It's not a thing. It's heartbreaking, but I should have done it ages ago. It was an addiction that needed to be stopped. Okay. So this fridge is not what I want it to be. Why did no one buy any butter? It's new, it's exciting. And we're out of everything else. Can't find tomatoes? Better buy butter. What? Is that more butter? That can't be more butter. He just walked away with it. I don't know what he wants. I don't know what he wants. Ooh, they nearly took all the cheese. Well, the good cheese anyway. They took all the toilet paper. So that's kind of normal, really. So many things. You should do something useful. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to put him back on that. And then we're going to end the day. Whoa! 30 products not found, 37 products found expensive. Look. I can only do the best I can when it comes to the people around me being too poor. Now, speaking of being too poor, we need to restock like everything. It's going to be pretty rough. Now, last time's me paid a bunch of bills. So nice of them. And spent a bunch of money on dumb shit. I am going to pay off the rest of that so that all I have left is the 325 payments. Yay. And then... Oh, why don't you stop it? Roll up. I don't like that it's doing that. These will get paid on their own. I can't afford a new license, but then I can't stock anything, and I'll be selling my 3 jars of honey and whatever else I've got left for the rest of the day. So, let us begin. We shall do the stock. What are you? What are you? Oh, that's the milk. Why do I have milk over here? Where's the rest of it? Don't I have 2 shelves of that milk? Do I not? What's supposed to be here? I'm so lost. This is my shop. I don't know what's happening. Gatekeeping groceries? No. No. Toll keeping groceries. I'm not gatekeeping. They can come and look at them all they want. Everybody's welcome to come and buy them. Two of them. 3 of them. Extra 1 of them. Probably 1 of those. Oh yeah, that's right. I should put them both on. Oh, look at you guys go. Look at this. Cleared up in no time. I nearly got run over. They did take the box from down there. Eh. Eh. Yeah, that's the way. Alright. Well, that's an experiment for another day. But, for now, we need to get him stocking. So. Couple of them. Couple of them, because I don't want so many of those anymore. Couple of them. Purchase. I gotta figure out, hold on. Take the chocolate pick off the shelf. Oh, there's actually more than I thought. There you go. Get rid of these tags so that I don't accidentally fill them. And then I think I'm going to move the Susu. No, thank you. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Are you deaf? No. I'm going to put the Susu in here. No. No. There we go. Alright. I need to move this shelf because I hate this door. But I don't know what to put here instead. I don't know. I don't know. We'll move it soon. But we've got all them there. We're going to have... We're going to have oils together and stuff. I would like to move this milk. So let's... No, there's nothing to move. I just want to get rid of it. After we order it, preferably. But anyway. I'll put it on the shopping list. We're going to get... milk. Need some milk. I need to start ordering this. Where are we? This one. Good. Alright, it's on the list. It's on the list. Milk, yeah. That's it. Alright, this got moved, which is good. We do need more cheese. Oh, they plowed through the milk, alright. Like the milk, not the... not milk. One of them. Two of them. Two of them. They're pricey, but they're worth it. Two of those. Two of them. Four of those, I think. Ooh, produce. Oh wow, kiwi fruit's nearly all gone. Good stuff. Did I get bottles of water? Must have. Got the juices, we got some sprunk. Cheese. Box of them. Because no one seems to want them for some reason. 4 boxes of toilet paper. Gotta say, this is some of the most expensive toilet paper on the planet. Like, a box of toilet paper is 4 packs. Oh, sorry, 4... 12 packs? Yeah, 12 packs. Right. But they are... Yeah, anyway, it adds up very quickly. Premium asses need premium toilet paper. They do. Get one of those. I'm at 50 boxes. I got to order it. You can only get 50 boxes at a time. The boys will start figuring it out pretty soon. I might give them a cheeky little boost. Even though it's going to cost me money, I'm just going to do it anyway. That ought to get them going pretty quick. Then we have $300 left to get all the rest of the shit. So, I need some of that. I need some of that. I need some of that. Dishwasher tablets cost me a lot, but I do get a lot for it. Bread. Some of them. Some of them. I can't get the coffee. I can't afford it. Can I get the tea? Can't get the tea either. Ugh. That's right. We'll do that, and we'll just open the doors. Oh, he turned around for like a split second. He was confused. Maybe I should help the lads restock for a minute. Is the store dirty? I know it's still got a stinky thing underneath the shelves here, but I'm not moving them. Neither are my mopping things either. I could move the cereal. Let's, You know what? Let's put the toilet paper over here. Right? And then, hey! Stop that. I'm watching you. You're lucky. He immediately went and stocked the thing that I was about to move next to, because I'm like, I'll take the toilet paper out of there, and I'll put it over here. And then I'll take the fucking shit off the... Fuck off! And then I'll take the shit off the shelves. Just not the peanut butter, yeah? Because we're putting toilet paper here as well. Alright, so now... I'm watching you lurking around. Let's take that away. And let's take that away. G'day, hotline. Welcome, welcome. How you doing, buddy? How's life treating you? Alright, so on the corner here. I don't want the hand sanitizer and the shampoo next to the bread. On the same shelf. I'm gonna chuck the honey here for now. And then we'll get the shampoo and I think I'll move it over to this one. Make this like the... Make this the I just touched my butt shelf. Doing good, finally got a day off. Hell yeah. Day to relax, day to chill out. Oh yeah, hotline, what's the opposite of peanut butter? Saint's too scared to answer. Put the toilet paper along the bottom of all the shelves. Everything looks tiny against it, so put it at the bottom. No, because then it'll be like, oh, have you been to the toilet paper shop that also sells food? That'd be weird. No, it's the, we bought too much toilet paper, you sure you don't need any shop? I didn't buy too much toilet paper. But it does look like that, yes, if we overstock, and it'll just be on every shelf. Okay, peanut butter. And all of its peanut buttery goodness. As for these potatoes... You know what, actually, I don't want to put it on that one. Alright. We have the blech. I mean, we have no tea or coffee or anything, but what are you going to do, right? I can move these, though. So let's clear that. Clear that. Clear that. And then put these oils up here. Cool. mean, we can't really do too much, too crazy. So let's open the doors. Crack it open. Hello, Kiwix. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? What's the opposite of peanut butter? Yes, jam. Jam. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, jam is an acceptable answer. That is an acceptable answer. It's on the board. We'll put it that way. You don't know? Best guess. What's your best guess of the opposite of peanut butter? You're looking at like food items. Like, I'm not talking like, what's the opposite of peanut butter? A unicorn. Like, well, arguably that could be true. We're talking about food. They don't seem to care about the paint cans, and that's fine by me. Got some extra chooks. Have they already done the milk? Oh, they've done all the milk. Alright. Okay. I guess all that goes on the shelves out the back, fellas. The cheese could... Don't even online order me. We could definitely put some more cheese in here. Chuck. I'm doing well. I'm doing well, though. It's a good day. Is that acceptable? Stick it a hotline. Alright, so... We should start making a little bit of cash now. Ah! I see you. Come here. No. Get out of my shop. She didn't even steal anything. She just looked shifty. Alright. We don't have all that. There's no way we have 5 of... Oh, no, we do. 5 of them. Jack, I probably bought my favourite orc of all time yesterday. Yeah? It's a good one then. Why does he need 5 of everything? And some apples. Laura Joy. Where do you live? There she is. Over that way. It's the Boomdaka Snazwagon. Ah, vehicle. Yes, yes. So happy to receive my new pens. They're so smooth. I love them. What kind of pens? Are they like gel pens? When you say they're smooth, I'm assuming you mean they're smooth to write with? Or are they smooth as in you touch the outside, you're like, well, this is nice. Oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to get that in time. But I'll try. We need milk. We've got plenty of milk. We need pizzas. We should have plenty of that. The peppities. Pepite. Like for drawing. Yeah, yeah. But what sort? Like what kind of pens? What kind of pens? Like what's the 4 of them. 4 of those. 2 of those. 2 of these. 2 of them. We've got a minute to get to him. Where is he? Wait. Is it Luna? Oh, it is. Go! There's no one in this car. They're markers. Nice. From Tong Fu Shop. It's a cool brand. That's cool. Definitely have to look into it. I love it when you get a nice pen that has a good glide and then doesn't like leak anything. You know, it doesn't bleed when you leave it sitting for like half a second. Ah! I see you. I see you there. Oh, I got him. I got him. He was so close, and I got him. And Saint bought donuts. But Saint still hasn't answered the question. So you don't win. Bonk. Yep. And carrot. Man, this shop's trashed. You guys should stop doing whatever this is on the floor. This is nasty. This is nasty. Couldn't find something? Ah, it's a real shame. I'm feeling for you. There is nothing that ruins my day more than not being able to find something in a shop that the manager of the shop really doesn't care about. Can you guys do something with this? Wait. Deal with it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Standing around not fucking doing anything. Alright. Oh, can't find something? Oh, what a shame. Maybe don't look in the produce section for whatever it is, because that's all there. Hand soap's too expensive, then smell. Maybe they won't dry too quickly. Yeah, that's always a worry too. When they dry out. Shampoo's too expensive? Oh, mate. Couldn't find rice? Ah, guys. I'll have to do a written apology. How many other thieves? Eh. Alright, hurry up, you lot. Come on. Buy all my things. Or get out. You could do both. Both would probably be the best option, actually. We're closed at 9. Whatever. We stopped caring about complaints after 9, at least. You know what? We didn't really compare about complaints to start with, so it's not really that great of a loss. I need to play this game again. Me too. I was a little bit heartbroken that we lost our store and had to start from scratch, but we're well past that point now. Stop looking for things on empty shelves. There's nothing there. You coming in here after 9, being dodgy. Bullshit. Weren't sure if you can refill alcohol markers. I mean, it really depends on the type of alcohol, I suppose. I would assume something like a darker spirit would last longer than a lighter spirit, like tequila or anything like that. Put a darker spirit in there. I just feel like the colour would bleed through. Rock'em Sock'em Supermarket needs to expand. That's a good name. I like that. Hey, just go to the checkout, man. We haven't got it. Whatever it is you're looking for, we haven't got it. It's like 1 in the morning now. If you guys, like, we're not a 24-hour supermarket. Oh. Oh my god. Do you work? Like, I don't mean as a job, I mean, like, functionally. Okay, well, hey. Couldn't find olive oil? That's... yeah, okay. You would have had it on the list, so it would have been a problem. New day. Couldn't find 19. 27 too expensive. That's all right. That's all right. That's what we did. Nothing was too expensive when we underpriced everything. Now we've overpriced everything. We're making a considerable amount of more money per day, except people whinge. I'd say like an extra like $500 to $1,000 per day. Not a bad trade-off. 80 pack of markers. Nice. Have to share some photos of the drawings. More. And photos of the supermarket. I want to see photos of both. Alright. We are running low on a lot of things. Now. I would like to move this because door. And I can't close it or remove it from its hinges. Or burn it or destroy it. Jacques Bleu, may I ask a very simple question you surely have a concrete answer to right away? I don't know. Is it, hey Saint, what's the opposite of peanut butter? Because, I don't know. If it's that, it's probably going to take forever and I'm not going to answer it anyway. But yes, you're welcome to ask me a question. Sorry, did that sound really sarcastic? What kind of employer's hotline does he make a supermarket a maze? Hopefully. Hopefully that's what everybody does. Eventually, we just don't have room for a maze here. Alright, so... we could do this. We could do this first thing in the morning. Hold on. 5 pack of 8 eggs. 5 packs of 8 packs of eggs. That's a lot of eggs. That's at least 12 eggs. Maybe even 20. You cannot function without sarcasm. It's expected. Answer the damn question. Dying like the beast and Metro Exodus went. Well, you talked me out of dying like the beast. You talked me out of that. So I'll probably play Dying Light 2 long before that. And Metro Exodus at some point. I'd love to make a maze supermarket. Yeah. I'm thinking the more, like, for the way that the AI seems to work in this game, I think it would be easier, rather than making a maze necessarily, I think just a long path. You have like an entry point and an exit point with a register, and you sort of split them at the door, and they go wandering, like IKEA, you know? I just said it's short? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. No one wants a short one, everyone wants a long one. I read it in a book once. Frugin. And Tony Stark. Where are they? Hazel Joy. Sounds like a chocolate bar. I made it where I could see every shelf, and my job was to yell at my friend if we had if we had thieves, yeah. The opposite of peanut butter would probably be popcorn. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know why. But okay. See, that I can see being considerably less related than something like jam. But I don't know why. I think my answer was better, says Hotline. Well, I've definitely, if I was giving out points and like rankings, I would agree. What shop is this? Let's get some of this, because we always need this. Hey fellas, come and get this, yeah? You want to put it on the road? What's your range? Closer? No? Oh, there. Yeah, there he goes. Nah, yoink. Ha, go out in the road. Oh, you'd take an empty box from out there, though, will ya? I'm going to put it on the shelf and I'm going to put it out on the road and you can go and get it. Yeah, that's what I thought. How far will you go for an empty box? Take it with me. Down here on the corner. Oh, look at him go! Walk him out to the neighborhood. Go in here. We'll just keep this on the floor. Let's go self-checkout and everything. Very fancy. Hey man, I left an empty box blocks from here. Oh. Oh, your chicken. Take that then. Grab it. I don't even know where the other dude went. He's just gone forever now. Oh no, he's coming. Oh, he's going to get the one from the shop. You're a champion. You have like a weird sixth sense for empty boxes. Where's your box castle? I came to terms with the fact that it wasn't going to happen. Like, for the amount of pedantism that I was having for placement of the shelves, I couldn't for the boxes. Couldn't do it. I got an acceptable sticker, yeah. Was the sticker acceptable or did the sticker say acceptable? You'll never know. Smooth, thick, and creamy versus crunchy, light, and dry. But you... That's both... What? That you just described two different types of peanut butter. They're not... That's... You said, what's the opposite of peanut butter? Something that's like the other type of peanut butter. Alright, anyway, we need to restock. One of our guys was MIA for a little while, but he's back. We require water. We require a couple of eggs. Another one of them. Definitely need one of those. They seem to like the Diet Cola quite a bit. A couple of them. One of each of those, I guess. Shampoo. Candy. Chocolate. I think we're good for peanut butter for now. Definitely need some bread. Two. One of them. Once again, Jack has betrayed us. For how much longer will we be subjected to these disappointments? I mean, it depends on how far your tolerance goes, I suppose. I can't really gauge that. That's a you question. Oh, box limit reached. Order. 3. 1, 2. Suppose we could get another one of them and another one of them. One of them. 2 of them. One of those. Oh yeah, we got this stuff to restock now too. Another one of them. Definitely need more chooks. More fries, more pizzas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, produce. I'm very over. People don't need toilet paper. People don't need toilet paper, they'll be fine. And then $2. How do I even... I don't know how to scroll on my list. Get rid of some mushies. Get rid of some mushies. There we go, now I'm broke again. Excellent. Oh, they all fell from the sky and, you know, it's just like home. By home, I mean when we had all the boxes out the front. Hey, how do you know? You don't even know. You don't know I'm shrimping. You stop that. You don't have enough money? Yeah, I know. It's gone. I want it, though, just because it's not... But then I don't look until afterwards, and then I put it back. It's like when I'm shopping in real life. Oh, we have an online order. They need a bunch of stuff that we don't have on the shelves yet. Yeah, this one. Oh, and this cheese as well. I wonder if I can stay. If I can visit him and stay. We don't have milk on the shelf. I'll dig for it. It'll be in here somewhere. Milk. 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 Where is it? I had it on the list first, right? Didn't I? Didn't I have it on the list? It was on the list on the computer because we accidentally deleted it. Milk! Where is it? Do you reckon I can give them a couple of bottles of bleach and they just won't know the difference? It could work. Pizza. Chocolate pick again. Chocolate pick again. Chooks. Where is the milk? Did I not get any milk? Hold on. I don't have a tag for them. I'll just have to get them manually. See, look, we were down here in the list and everything. Yeah. It says I've got them on site somewhere. They're here. Maybe they've already put them out the back. Milk? No. Can you guys get your shit together and deal with all this? This mess you've made? Horrendous. That's cheese. That's sugar. Rice. Mangangos. Boxes of bees. Where is milk? It's a bigger box, right? No, it's not that. No? I don't know. He needs some milk. Yes. Yes, he does. But I don't know where this milk that you speak of is. I don't... It's too expensive for you. Well, then just buy bread and cheese and do what all the rest of us do. I know, I didn't check prices this morning. Everyone settle down. I haven't got it on a shelf yet, right? It doesn't seem to be at the back. It says I've got 12. I've got 2 boxes of it. Where is it? Where have you guys put it? You've hidden it. No, I don't have time for online orders. I need milk. Where is my milk? Where is it? Not that milk. You haven't got it in here. Oh, wait, what's that? It is. Stashed out of the way, hidden up here out the back. Bullshit. Two of them. 2 minutes to Jamie. Oh, they just ran the block too. Perfect. Croissants are very good. Croissants are good enough that I almost forgive the French for existing. Don't be rude. Mr. Hungarian. We can start making fun of them too. Be careful. Croissant from other countries can't compete with French ones. I would assume so. I haven't had a direct French croissant, but I am assuming that they're going to be better. Like, hands down. It's kind of like I've heard that, like, you can get cheese tarts in all different places around the world. But apparently, and even like, specifically like Japanese cheese tarts, and I've heard they're very, very good, but specifically from Hokkaido, they're even better. What do you want? What do you want to do? Selling 3 boxes of apples for 150 bucks. Yeah, whatever, man. Sure. Alright, we have another online order. Who's... Limpane, Alexikin, Limpane, Alexikin. Let's do this one because he needs a whole bunch of flour, apparently. 4. 5. Oh, where are you? Well, you're that way. We have a limited amount of time. Still got to do Alexa Kim as well. You want a croissant now? Chocolate's best. I wonder how bastardized, I guess. Croissants have been around the world. Like, as far as... Yeah, you... Get out of here. Get out of here. You know, how many things around the world have had national foods or whatever changed over the years? And how traditionalists would look at, like, broader things. Like, you think of like, pizza. Because some people look at pizza and they go, oh, well... You know, like, you look at, you get like a New Yorker. Hypothetically, you get a New Yorker looking at pizza, and they're looking at the way pizza's done in other parts of America or the world, and immediately being like, nah, they're doing it wrong. That's bullshit. That's not how you do pizza. And yet, pizza's not necessarily from New York in the first place, you know? What's your local food in your country? I don't know. I suppose, like... If I was gonna... A lot of Australians will say, like, a meat pie or a sausage roll. Which, yeah, sure, they are quite Australian, but they weren't really, like, our food. They are a lot of... They are definitely things that you can sort of get specific versions of here if you walk in and ask for a sausage roll or a meat pie, and you're pretty much guaranteed to get a stock standard type of thing anywhere in Australia. So they are quite common in that regard. And beyond Australia, you won't get the same sort of thing. But I would probably have to say something as simple as a plain, simple, like, thin beef sausage cooked on a barbecue, put in a single piece of bread, of like, plain bread with a little bit of onion or, you know, a little bit of sauce or something as you like sides. And that, to me, is one of the most across-the-board Australian things. I wouldn't call it cuisine. I wouldn't call it cuisine, but it's a real simple barbecue food that is just... Like, it's nothing special, nothing spectacular. It's just a simple beef sausage, a simple slice of bread. You put it on there diagonally. You hold it, right? It's basically like your napkin, and you just have a sausage and bread. and that's it. Like, people will argue over, oh, should it have onions? Should the onions be on top of the sausage or under the sausage? Should it have cheese? Should it have mustard? Whatever. That's all preference. That's like, what do you want on your pizza, right? But the sausage and bread, very simple, very basic, nothing flashy, and you'll very rarely find an Australian that will complain about it. I love when countries do their signature foods that once you try it, you just don't want to bother with the other attempts. Yeah, pretty much. There is some really good stuff out there. I haven't travelled enough to try them. I've tried food that people from around the world have cooked, and that sort of sheds a little bit of light on it, but I mean, a lot of it is dependent on who's cooking what and when and where and how good they are as a cook. And what's this? Aussie food now, national staple is fairy bread. Gross. I've never been a fan of fairy bread. Like, it's fine as a party food, but I've never been a fan of fairy bread. New day. Oof, products fairly expensive, 41. Yeah, people aren't liking the price of my stuff. We need to adjust prices. Let's adjust prices first. We'll adjust prices first. We need to pay our bank bill as well. Yesterday, payment fee. Ah, gross. Yeah, I don't know. Some people will say that, like, Angus beef is like an Australian, like a really Australian thing, like an Angus beef steak. Like, that's an Australian thing. And it's like, yeah. Other people will talk about, like, putting beetroot on burgers and stuff. Or, I don't know. There's a lot of little quirks. But a lot of them are influenced by... Because Australia, in the grand scheme of things, is one of the youngest countries in the world. So I don't think we were really around for long enough. And because we were settled by, you know, a few very distinct communities, it's kind of like we don't really have much of an identity. Kangaroo meat, yeah, we eat it because they're here. I don't really... Like, you don't get it often. It's not something that we sort of go, oh, I love a kangaroo steak this week. Like, you can, but it's not... And there's going to be people out there that argue with this. It's not special. It's not special. Kangaroos are effectively mutated deer. So if you've had venison, you know, you have a rough idea of kangaroo steak. Kind of like eating deer. Exactly. They're very similar to deer. Alright, what do we still got out here in boxes, fellas? A lot of apples, some candies, chocolates, etc. Can't throw here? Watch me. Watch me, mate. Take the butter inside. Yep, take all them inside. Perfect. Apples. Apples. More apples. More apples. What is this out on the road? You guys leaving trash out here on the road? They're just here, so we eat them. Yeah, pretty much. That's it. They're here, so we eat them. Yep. Deer won't throw hands with you. Kangaroo have quite a similar temperament. I really feel like if you find a buck that doesn't want you near it, it will mess you up. Like, it's kind of the same as a kangaroo. Like, you're gonna find certain roos out there that they're not gonna want you being where you are, and they're gonna be like, well, this is where I am, and it's up to you to leave, and they will make you leave. And it's the same as finding a big buck in the wild. Like, it's not really that much different. People just are like, oh my god, kangaroos, they fight. It's like, nah, they're not that much different from deer. They're just weird looking deer. They don't get antlers. Although that would be really cool. It would be cool if kangaroos get antlers. Get a big red or a big grey. Big antlers. That'd be sick. I have an apple. I have a pen. Now my name is on the apple. You know, there's still boxes inside, right? Oh, it's right. Just leave him to do it. That's fine, mate. Who cares? Yeah? Pay both the same, but whatever. Couple of them. A lot of them. People just eat them, apparently. Don't need them. I'll go get that on foot. One of those. One. Two of them. One of them. We've got to adjust our prices too before we open up today. No, we're good for them. No one bought coffee? Alright. Well, the cereals are fine too, which is a bit weird. Oh, wow. They've really destroyed the veggies yesterday. Is garlic a vegetable or a herb? It's a herb, isn't it? It's considered a herb. I get chooks already? I must have. Oh well. Yeah, I've got more. Boom. Get to stocking, fellas. Get to stocking. Deer's quite good. Deer are quite good. Yeah, deer are quite good. Deer are quite good. Venison's not too bad. It's not like I'm... See, growing up, as a kid, I had quite a few bad steaks, we'll say, growing up. And that in turn made me go, I don't like steak. Since then, I've had some very good steaks. So that's obviously changed over the years. But there's still that lingering, I don't like steaks. So a lot of it, unfortunately for me, is very similar and samey. Had some really good ones over the years, but yeah. Kangarlope. Got kangaroo, antelope, yeah. Kangarlope, jackalope. All those things. That's fine. 7, 14, 7, 16, 12. Oh, wow, that's changed a lot. The produce I've noticed just changes a lot. They're like fey deer. Yeah, kind of. Near my city, there's wolves and wild boar. They're quite devastating when they cross the city. Yeah, we get wild boar here. Wild boar, fucked up, we'll say. Boar are a problem. Boar are a problem. Not in the cities, thankfully, but outside the cities, yeah. But then again, kangaroos are also considered a pest, so surprisingly, they're a pest. Much like a lot of Australians, funnily enough. You're a herb? Thanks. I consider myself a vegetable some days, so being a herb is a step up. The boar are quite boring. They don't do much. No, they do. They do a lot. That joke would be funny if it made sense, but they do. Boar suck. Boar suck. Where are... Shelf, fridge, freezer, stall. No, shelf. Category. Cleaning. People keep saying that this shit's too expensive. I don't know, man. Fucking put it for $2 then. Nope. Didn't like that. Not 5. Make that 5. There you go. That'll do, I guess. Want to move some stuff around today. We could put... no, probably not. Probably won't do that. Probably won't put the little cakes and stuff near the coffees right now. But I could move this cleaning stuff over there. That could be a thing. We could do that. That could work. Alright. We'll move the cleaning stuff around today. Get it on the other shelf, and hopefully these guys won't be... Oh my god, I need to fill that right now. Look at him. Look. He just heard me wanting to do it. He heard me wanting to do it. Prick. Yeah, they kind of don't. I used to explore the nearby forest all the time as a kid, and they just sleep or run in circles. We have very different boar. Yeah, no, boar here suck. Boar are a problem. Boar are a problem. They're, yeah. They're kind of a shoot on sight type of thing. And hopefully you have the appropriate amount of weaponry to do so. Because they tend to be quite sturdy as well. Quite hardy animals. No one thieving? Alright, good. Too expensive? Don't buy cheese. Straightforward. Mate, come on. Okay. That is moved and done, so that's good. Now our cleaning stuff, well, a lot of it is here. If we take the dishwasher tablets and we move them out over here, it won't make much sense because of the potatoes, but it's okay. Lucky I can clean this underneath here. Be a problem if I couldn't. I'm assuming like the janitor can, so it's probably a good reason to hire him. Might just be because hunting is very popular here, so they're regularly humbled, no room to overpopulate and get comfy. I think they're just mental here. They're just a problem. They like, I don't even know if it's necessarily due to like overpopulation as far as being a psychological factor is concerned. I think a lot of it is just them being pieces of shit. Like, people, especially like, there's like the fantasy trope, right, of a character and then like their evil twin, or like, you know, the dark altar, or the evil versions of whatever. And, you know, that's humorous to an extent, but then you realize that pigs and boars, like that's like the whole like Klingon and Romulan thing going on. Like, it's there is the evil version out there. Boars suck. I had, like, they don't leave you alone either. I had a ooh, produce is getting low, fellas. Gotta get that stocked. I had a trip when I was about 15. I went and stayed with some family that were up at a cattle station up in the middle of the Northern Territory. And we went on a trip to thin some of the herd of kangaroos that were out and about. And they, that was fine. That was all well and good. But then we came across like signs that there were boars in the area. And my brother-in-law at the time sort of looked at us and went, okay, back in the ute, come on. We're leaving. I'm not screwing around with this. Like, we're not out here for boar. We're moving. We're going to go somewhere else. And just to see the look on his face when he saw it. And then we get back to the cattle station and people are like, oh, you're back early. Like, what are you doing? Like, oh, we'll stop for lunch and then we might head back out somewhere else this afternoon. Like, what are you back for? Like, because we found boar where we went. So we decided to come back. And as a kid, I'm like, but we're armed. Like, we're good. We'll be fine. And that was when they sort of explained to me, like, they're like, no. No. Got some cleaner and some bread. I should probably restock a couple of things. Oof. Mangoes, lemons, apples. Anything else? I think we're pretty alright for most other stuff. We'll hold out for the night. Ooh. Maybe not orange juice. Definitely not potatoes, apparently. Alright, where are we going? Over there. John Evans. Not only boars are evil pigs, but you get the evil version of the evil version with the twirly mustache and all. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They're out here, you know, tying possums to rain tracks? What's a rain track? I guess it's like a train track, but it's damp. Here you go, bud. Someone was talking. I can only assume someone's thieving. No one running full sprint away from the store? By the looks. What do you mean, too expensive? Just don't buy it. I would have bought it if it was cheaper. Yeah, but it's like $4 instead of $3. So I'm losing a $3 sale. Not a $4 sale, because he wouldn't have paid $4 for it. I'm losing a $3 sale. Which means the 3 people that did buy it when it was $1 more expensive make up for your complaining. So, you know. Why do I have a 9 o'clock rush? You guys are the people that turn up to a restaurant 10 minutes before they close and go, yeah, we just want to look at the menu for a little bit, thanks. Bastards. Put that in there. From now on, I will exclusively call all airways rain tracks. Hey, whatever works. Bottled water's too expensive for me. Yeah, it's overpriced. It is. Everything is. Have you ever been to a convenience store? This is currently the size of a convenience store, not a supermarket. We're just a market. There's nothing super about it, except our prices. Ha ha! We have super prices. They're oversized and extra large. What, the products? No, the prices. The prices are. Ow, ow, ow. Sit up, come on. Leg, cooperate, come on. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna start moving things around. Okay. Everything's too pricey for these people. Put some cheese up. Could take some out of the bottom. Clear that bottom tag. I reckon tomorrow we get another new license. It's about 2.5 times the size of our Tom markets. I don't know what that is, but are they Tom markets or are they Tom supermarkets? Chuck. Chuck. What's this? Butter. Tiny little stores with food and drinks, definitely no supermarket. Are they more expensive than supermarkets or are they somehow magically cheaper? Because if they have a winning business strategy of being cheaper and being more convenient, they should be everywhere, and I want one. Let's probably turn the light on in here, hey? Need more lights. More lights. Oh, I love it. I really love the produce. Produce is so nice. The other way. I want to stock. Me, my turn. I love it. Get this shit out of here. Get out of here. Everywhere in my country, can't pass a village without seeing one. So are they kind of like 7-Eleven, effectively? Like, are they basically 7-Eleven? It's not giving them shit, mind you. Like, I'm just trying to get an idea of, like... Or are they more of, like, a cafe that has food? Like, and like products? We don't have 7-Eleven, but probably, yeah. So they'll be, like, on a corner, and they'll sell... You know, they'll sell really basic groceries, like little tiny blocks of cheese and like, small versions of, like, normal stuff that you would get at a supermarket. And then they sell, like, a bunch of different drinks and a bunch of different, like, snack chips and, you know, lollies and whatever else. And then maybe they sell, like, some lunchtime type of foods, like some sandwiches or that sort of thing. Like, not like a cafe, but, like, packaged. They'll have, like, sandwiches, or they'll have, you know, some donuts or things like that. Or maybe they'll have, you know, some little bits and pieces of hot food and stuff. These are the only place that I find cream Pepsi. So not that basic for our standards. That's exactly what a 7-Eleven is like. That is exactly it. They'll have a whole bunch of stuff that you can't really get anywhere else. Because if you go to a supermarket, the supermarkets have, like, 4 or 5 of the main, like, flavors, and they don't have all the stuff. Yeah, they do have pastries. It's a very average thing here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that sounds about the same. Sounds pretty much just like a corner store. Which is basically what a 7-Eleven is. Just a simple corner store that happens to have grown massive in its time. Ooh. You know what? I will order stuff, but I will just do the fridges for now. and the produce and stuff, I guess. Do a little bit of the produce. Okay, do all that. And then these guys can stock what they're stocking. But we've got 2,700 left. I should do this as well. Crispy chippy! Chicken wef. Kiwi fruit. Alright. We'll take this out before we start the day. To Dylan Reed. Dylan. It's Dylan. Come here, you. Here you go. Grab a box or something, whatever's most expensive from here, hey? We get a box of crispy chibi, I guess, because I've just used up a whole bunch of that. Ooh, we could get tea, we could get coffee. That'd save a good chunk of money. Like, when you're going on trips here, I figure you may as well buy whatever is the most expensive thing that they have. Because if everything's half price, getting a box of something that is... Ooh, that's expensive. Getting a box of something that is like $5 instead of $10, it's kind of a waste of your time. French fries, pizza, big bags of potatoes. Oh, okay. What was it? The sugar, this stuff, powdered sugar. Just got a call to apply for a job. I'm so happy I'm hired. Oh, you got a call back from a job that you applied for, and you've got the job. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Congratulations. That's so cool. Very, very cool. Always a good time. That bit of relief, too, that you must feel as well, because when you're waiting for it, you know, job hunting, it's sort of like... when's it going to be? Then it finally comes through. Hell yeah, that's sick. That's very cool. I'm very happy for you. Okay. 4 of them. 5 of them. 2 of them. 5 of those. Alright. Where is he? Over that way. That means we're going to go past the cheese place. I can finally pay my bills without worry. Always a good feeling. Always a good feeling. Very, very true. Being in a situation where you have to budget to either pay your bills or eat can be very rough. And you sort of end up, you end up on what I lovingly call the university diet. You're going to get some of this. This always sells out. Kind of security is so nice, yeah. I mean, less hanging out though. Hey, some things in life take priority. It is okay. The uni diet, yeah. I don't know if I mentioned I've been looking for a job since January. Now I've got to put it on hold while I'm in school for a new profession to make the process easier. It's that catch-22, hey. I don't usually hang out, so it doesn't really bother me. I think albatross means here. think albatross means here. Oh, I can't stand them on top of each other and make a paint tower? That's a shame. Okay. So we haven't... Why do some of them look frozen? We haven't restocked everything. However... I would like to move these. Move them around to this side. There we go. Okay, so we've ordered some stuff, but we're gonna get some new stuff. It's new stuff time. So I can spend my time restocking everything, but I think it's time to get new things. So, let us first... pay our bank fees. And then... let's take out a big loan. You know, we'll be responsible with our money. And then... we'll get a new product license. So we've got some options. We have some choices. You like your home? Sushi, veal chops, scallops, steak, etc. Salmon. This one is cheese, coffee, bottled water, eggs, pasta, sugar, tea. So it's sort of a mix of products. And this one looks like it is crab sticks, ice cream, a couple of sauces, mayonnaise, and a different kind of pizza. So we need another freezer. It's also 2,800, which would be pretty rough. Alternatively, we can also get this one, which is another product license for more produce, but I really don't think we have the room for that. You have to bed those, you guys have to stay and continue being awesome with Jack. Yeah, well, that's part of their contract. They have to. It's the law. How much is it for a freezer? Another freezer? Freezer triple, 200 bucks. No, freezer triple, 550 bucks. 575 bucks. If we were to do that, that would only leave us with like $700 to stock, which is a rough morning, but a decent day. And I think with the shelves that we currently have and the fridge space we currently have, I think we could probably get away with it. So... right, let's do it. Product license purchased. Okay. Where is my freezer? One of them. And then I'd like to display like oldest to newest, you know? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't quite get it again. But we'll see what else we need. So we'll do that. And we'll make sure to set our prices before we go out there. Because I don't want to do that again. I don't want to make that mistake another time. $1 extra for all of the things. Yes, yes, yes. That should only be 3. 27, 14, 7, 16, 12, 15. Oh, you should have gone 1 cent cheaper. 15, 12, another 12. That should be 6 now. 3.19. That's the hand soap. People are going to whinge. $16, 3, 4, 3, 4, 11, 3, 6, 6, 11, 8, 3, 13, 3, 3. Why 3? Why 3? What? No, bad. Get out of here. Seven, 6, 6. Alright, here we go. Now it's all the weird stuff. So this should be $10. Ah, not 18. What are you doing? Jack's turning the numbers. He's trying to make you fall asleep. Hey, like I've said many times, some people, when you say that you have a conversation with somebody and they fell asleep, some people think that that's an insult. That's what they take it as. I take it as a compliment. If people go, oh man, I put on one of your VODs the other day and I just fell asleep. I'm like, good, good. That's excellent. That's what we want. Good night, Albatross. Sleep well. Okay, we have 6 new products, which I'm assuming they're just immediately brought out here. Yep. Alright. So we have our crab sticks. I wonder if I can like put them up on a high shelf so they won't grab them. We'll see what happens. He's probably going to just Jedi it to him. Yep, okay. I can't fit it where I thought I could fit it. We'll just have to do them back to back in here then. I wonder if it'd be feasible to do like a specialty store, you know? In this game. I wonder if that'd be something that you could actually do. I feel like you just constantly have people being like, I can't find this, can't find this, can't find this. You're like, yeah, we don't fucking sell it. Like if you're a cleaning supplies store and they're like, I couldn't find chips. You're like, yeah, I know, right? Crazy how that happens. Maybe you should try somewhere that sells chips. What am I doing? There's definitely more space on one side. It'll do for now. No one wants toilet paper. It's fine. Everybody wants toilet paper. Chips, try the hardware store. Exactly. Exactly. Go somewhere that sells that shit. Get out of here. Yeah. Put one in and then chuck it. That's our sauces. Here's our ice cream. Oh, it looks like drumsticks. Like, it looks like a drumsticks rip-off. Like, hey, Mum said we have drumsticks at home. It was 6 products though, yeah? Is it that? What's this? Yeah, this is it. The other pizza. Okay, so here's the thing. One of us is going to take the box and put it away straight away. That's fine. That's fine. I'm going to put 2 chooks in there at a time. Alright, we've got our chips here. Yep. I'd love it if you guys didn't immediately steal the things that I'm trying to set up. What are you doing? Yeah, that's right. Walk the fuck away. What did you get? What is this? You're trying to put more chips on the shelf. I'm sorry, mate. It's not how we work here. I heard CPUs are the crunchiest. Yes. Drumsticks are so good. Yeah, they're pretty great. The display is full. Oh, what a shame. Oh well. Just chuck all the frozen pizzas on the floor then. You could put it in this non-cold room area. That'd be great. Now we got sauces and mayonnaises and shit. Other side, other side. Other side, other side. No, I think we'll put it on this shelf. Mayonnaise. And tomato sauce. It's called ketchup. Nah, it's tomato sauce. What's this one? Hot sauce. Hot, 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 hot. Okay. Is that all 6 things? We had what? We have 3 freezer items or 2 of them? We had 3. 3 freezer items, 3 sauces. We could probably even... Nah, screw it. I need to start, like... I need to start getting, like, 1 shelf of items. Because then we can buy more licenses, you know? Get more licenses. Get more, like, 1 shelf, 1 certain thing. Because at the moment, like, yeah, I've got the space to put up heaps and heaps of toilet paper and whatever, but... What is the... You know, the end point? When I have a massive store, maybe I can do full racks of things, but... Until then, I think we're gonna not really... see, a good lot of returns, you know? Put a TV with Subway servers on the wall for customer retention? No, I just only have 1 register. Well, I've got 2, but 1 breaks down a lot. That works. Because basically if they leave without paying, I hit them. Don't need Subway servers when you threaten them with assault. One of them. One of those. One of them. Oil. And, this shit. Purchase. Okay, cool. Where's he going? Hey. What are you doing? What did you just do? What did you do? I watched you bring a box out here. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. Bit of Tony Stark. Sam Abbott. Where are you, Sam? Oh, nearby. Perfect. Love it. Love your work. Beautiful. Huh. You guys never came to collect this, huh? Eh. Well, you know he was. He's right here. Didn't see you there, mate. Sorry. Just open it up so I can have a quick check and make sure I've got everything in there. You can trust me. Whoop. Yep. Whoop. Hop. Second one. Alright, bottled water. I don't know what she just said. I missed it. We need bleach. We need 4 lots of ice cream. We need crispy chibi. Where did I put my bleach? Wait, where did I put my bleach? Over here. And cake. Bon papa. Where are you? Up here. Is it Max Avenue? It's got to be. There's no one else. No one else needing anything. I think if today pays off, profit-wise, tomorrow I'm going to hire a cleaner. Or upgrade the store, size-wise. We might upgrade the size of the store. Maybe. Maybe. I probably just need to consolidate a lot of stuff down to being 2 instead of 3. Chuck. I think I might turn off their throw out empty boxes thing. Or at least help them with stocking. Because there is something to... Oh, I was going to grab that, but anyway. There is something to having a few empty boxes around the place. Well, we definitely need some of that. People seem to be loving that today. You know what? Let's grab 2. You are a thief. Ouch. Naughty. What else is required today? Some of them maybe. Bit of bread. Oh, really? 2 of you in a row? Stop it! Oh my god, you had so much garbage. Give. Bit of basmati rice. We had a box of coffee. I don't know if they're stocking it or not. Is that what you're doing right now? Yeah, good. Grab another box. Some oil. Bit of susu. Some milk. Well, they seem to like the hot sauce. Box of toilet paper. That'll do us for now. Okay. Who wants to get thumped? You want a thumping? You want to wrestle? Anybody? Nobody? Somebody? Okay. Chuck. Oh, they've already filled this up. Alright, well. That can just sit in the doorway. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's getting dark. By the way, since you showed us an impressive 0.03 interest in Dying Light, I had more interest than that. I played the hell out of Dying Light 1. And everyone kept telling me not to bother with Dying Light 2, so that's the only reason I haven't played that. The new one's getting a story update this December, Frozen Echoes, and 2 is getting its second expansion somewhere down the line, which the devs said is for 2 what the following was for 1, which hopefully means cars. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. The vehicles in the following were good. They're a good addition. I wouldn't want it without it. They were definitely fun. Wasn't like a life-changing thing, I guess. It was good though. But it is definitely something that sort of the base game of 2 not having a feature that 1 did feels empty. Mate. Just try not to look so dodgy next time, yeah? We got a delivery, which I can do in the morning. I mean, we've still got stock of a lot of stuff. Which is good. We're not like sold out of shit. Never mind. We've still got most things. Is what I'm trying to say. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, that hurt. I just knocked the old controller that the headset's plugged into off. I like 2. The story's equally as dumb as the first, but the gameplay is a night and day difference aside from being too easy. The nights being as dark as the sun's surface is a lot more responsive and smooth. Yeah, I feel like it's one of those games that you have to get used to. Like it's not a game that is intuitively like, oh, this feels great from the beginning. Like you do have to get used to it, at least the first one anyway. If they can smooth out some of that learning curve for the second one, I think it would be good. And I preferred the second map of the first one as opposed to the first map. Even though the first map had plenty of like city to it, the second one felt more fun to run around in. Like I liked running around on the rooftops and stuff, and it's a shame you didn't spend more time there. Couldn't find what? Couldn't find potato bag. Well, that's a shame. Should have got here earlier. This needs a change. This needs a change. Definitely needs a change. Squeaky, squeaky. No, I've been interested in playing too. I mean, like I've said many times, a lot of these games, I like to play games when they're done. Obviously, Dying Light has taught me that sometimes games are never done. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. But I got Dying Light when I thought it was done. When I assumed that they had added everything they wanted to add, and then they continued to add things. And I played it, and had a ton of fun with it. But since then, since I bought it, they had added more DLC and stuff. So, but you saying that 2 is getting an expansion at some point in the future makes me want to hold off on even playing that. Because for a lot of those sorts of games, especially something that is big as Sprawling. Hold on. Despite putting 194 hours into Dying Light 2 at launch, it took me a while to get used to it again. Some of the controls just don't make sense. Why can I only kick by blocking first? So that's exactly what I was going to touch on. So That's a perfect point. One of the things is, like, if a DLC comes out for a game like that, if I've spent 100 hours, 200 hours in a game, and then I put it down for a year or a year and a half, and then I come back, the story is a bit fuzzy in my memory. Like, I remember most stuff, but I don't remember, like, all the little bits and pieces. I don't remember, like, side characters or whatever else. I just remember, like, and then I did this, and then that happened, and then the bad guy died, or whatever. And then I come back a year later, 2 years later, whatever, and I play a DLC with a character that is leveled up pretty high, and I'm going to be playing this DLC for maybe 10 hours at a push. Maybe 10 hours at a push. And I feel like the experience isn't as good as if I had just played through it as part of my playthrough of the game. So that turns me off even bothering. Like, now, once upon a time, you look at something like Fallout 3 and the release cadence of the DLC for that, and it was like every 3 months they'd release a DLC. And that DLC was a few hours. But it was also at a time where online gaming wasn't as prevalent. Especially here, because we have shitty internet. Or had. We still do, compared to the rest of the world, but we can actually exist now. But, you know, you'd buy the... You'd either buy the Game of the Year edition that would come with all the DLC, or you would buy the DLC every few months and you'd play it, and that'd, you know, you'd play some of the normal game, the base game and stuff again as well, and it'd be good fun and whatever. But then, like, with a lot of games now, the DLC comes out a year later, 2 years later. Like, look at Elden Ring, right? Elden Ring's DLC coming out 2 years and a bit after Elden Ring did, I think. Was it 2 years? 3 years? I don't even remember. Same with, like, Cyberpunk, right? The DLC and stuff coming out for it, and the patches and things coming out that late. Like, the patches and updates, and I know they wouldn't be for me unless I fell in love with the game and was playing it all the time. But they do a patch for something like Cyberpunk that adds 3 home bases that you can buy, and you can also now use public transport. That's awesome. That's very cool. I wouldn't go back and play it for that. And I'm glad that they're doing it. I'm glad that they're continuing to add things to games these days, and it's very good. But it actively makes me want to not play it until they're done. Not that I'm saying they shouldn't do it at all. Not by any means. I think they should. Oh, pardon me. I think they should continue updating games. Something like No Man's Sky is another example. No Man's Sky is the type of game where if you played No Man's Sky when the next update came out, and I mean the update called Next, and then you play No Man's Sky again today, you may as well be playing a sequel. Because the amount of stuff that's been added. You know? Like these games that are being updated pretty often, it's good, it's great. But I want to play it all, and I won't go back for some of the things that might make my playthrough if I come back to them too late, if you know what I mean, like something like that. It's yeah, it's difficult for me to sort of put into words, but especially because it's actively changing. It's been out for years. Got a 10 gig update when we replayed it. They even altered the cutscenes so that Aiden doesn't constantly get punched. Did they? There you go. I'll pay that now. I'll pay the whole lot now. I'm going to be real dumb with my money and just pay the whole lot now. And I'm going to restock whatever I can afford. Need some chooks. Bleach. Toilet spray. Well, not spray, you know what I mean. Cleaner stuff. Candy, chocolate. Little cake things. Peanut butter. Pasta. Flour. Salt, even though no one's really buying it. Box of that. Lemons. Mushrooms. Chili pepper. Cheese. Milk. Go fellas, get stocking because we're open. Turn the lights on. This can be the final day of today's episode. And then it will be next time's episode. Garlic, carrots, ice creams. Where are you, Bryce? Up there. I feel that I hold off on No Man's Sky because we finished everything and the new updates are, let's be honest, a little overhyped. I don't want to keep going back to finish a quality of life update in 2 to 5 hours. Exactly. It is that exact thing in a nutshell. Like, that is perfect explanation. Not like overhyped. I might not use the word. Like, they're quality updates. They add bits and pieces. A lot of them add like a certain feature or function or system or whatever, but none of them are like DLC sized or whatever. Overall, together, huge update. If you count it as like an annual thing. But it's not like yeah, anyway. You know what I mean. James Mason. What are the numbers, Mason? Stop that. We got nearly every Corvette part in a single scavenger on. I lost my motivation to build one from it. Have nothing to do with it. Yeah. Like, I haven't gone back to No Man's Sky for a long time. I dipped my toe in once or twice for like an hour and went, soon. But, like, there will be a time that I go back and I'm gonna check and see what all the different updates and whatever are and all that sort of thing. So that I can be sure of stuff. Make sure that we sort of hit all the bases and then I'll put it on hiatus again. And it's got to the same point with Minecraft for me as well, where it's like, I used to play Minecraft, you know, once a year for a week or two, maybe once every couple of years for a week or two, whatever. And I'd get really into it, but I haven't for a long time, and I'm a bunch of updates behind, and that's great. But also, they've now said, oh, we're going to do smaller updates more times a year, or something along those lines. And it makes a lot of the updates feel really lackluster. Like, you look at something like the Nether update, right? As an example for Minecraft. You look at the Nether update, and how much... And I don't mean the original Nether update, although that was a big deal as well. But you look at the Nether update, it was a couple of years ago now, and how it added a whole bunch of new biomes, and it overhauled, like, a whole bunch of different systems to do with the Nether, and piglins, and added new mobs, and you name it. It added a whole bunch of stuff. And it was really, really cool, and it was big and extravagant and whatever. And then this year at Minecon, they're like, okay, we're adding Nautilus and spears and zombie Nautilus and stuff. Okay. What else you got? They're like, oh, well, with the other update this year, we're adding copper stuff and a copper golem, which lost the mob vote years ago, but we've decided to add him anyway. which I saw coming years ago. Somewhere there's me talking about that, and I'm like, they're going to add all the mobs. Like, they're going to add everything eventually. They just wanted to see what you want now. But the copper golems seem cool. That's fine. It's not going to make me be like, ooh, it's time to go back to Minecraft. You know what I mean? Like, it makes it feel less. And when you have 6 or 7 updates in a row that are all like, oh yeah, that's kind of cool, but none of them make you want to come back. But if you have those 6 or 7 updates come out, you know, after a year or a year and a half or 2 years or whatever, you're like, fuck, that's a lot of stuff. I should go back and play. But you spend the same amount of time seeing more updates more often, and you go, that's a fine update. I'm not really going to go back for that. But then you don't think about that necessarily when you have, you know, 6 updates later. You don't think about them all being combined, you know? You have gripes with Mojang to give an unbiased take, but I've been impressed. I haven't been impressed with anything they've done since the Skulk, and that I do love. Yeah, I mean, that's sort of not... and I appreciate you saying that you couldn't have an unbiased take. Because that sort of is beside the point of what I'm trying to make here. Like, you know, you can argue about any studio, just about somebody somewhere is going to have a problem with it. But like, it is very much a like a meh sort of moment, you know? Like, it just doesn't... If you have 10 updates in a row and none of them matter, you don't go back for any of them specifically. So then, do you go back? 2 of them, 3 sodas, 5 honeys, 2 hand soaps. Let us go forth and deliver. All the way up there. Let's go. I like Happy Gas. They're not very useful, but they're cute, I guess. Yeah, like this helps builders build in survival the way that they would build in creative. That's fine. That's good. That's great. Okay. Cool. Like, I appreciate it. I like that it's added to the game. I like that it's a thing. And I appreciate that they are building for the community that they have. Right? I appreciate that they are building for the community that they have, not the community that is no longer playing Minecraft. Because there are people that are playing Minecraft all the time and they're like, what does the game need? What is the game missing? Not like me, if I had full creative control of Minecraft, I would have overblown it with features a long time ago and probably destroyed it. I'm just, you know, being realistic. I would have added other realms and different, you know, places to be and go and whatever, and all sorts of exciting things, and people would have been like, I don't like that. No, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like that world, or this didn't work properly, or that was bugged, or, you know, you name it. And people would have moved on. But Mojang sort of adds little bits and pieces over time. Get out of my shop! And that's fine. Because they're not overblowing it. So obviously, like, I wouldn't make the... How are these always full? I wouldn't make the game that they made. You know what I mean? I just want to drop something else, oh well. What can't you find? Whatever, I don't care. scaffolding. They already added that. It doesn't work the same. It doesn't work the same. Happy ghasts are a far more... Well, arguably, at a realistic level, they are... At a realistic level, they are... more difficult to get than bamboo. And you can be like, oh, but if you don't find a biome that has bamboo, then it's so much easier to just build another portal. Yeah, but if you don't find the right biome to get a ghast egg, then it's the same thing. It's a moot point. But on paper, a happy ghast is a lot more difficult to obtain and get and keep than a bunch of scaffolding. And scaffolding also doesn't work as well as a happy ghast. However, having that sort of skill climb in a fashion lets people that want to build crazy things in survival mode have something to chase that is beyond just building. And there's a lot of things like watching it and watching the way that the game is sort of made or whatever. It is interesting to see what they add because you look for why are they adding it. Oh, it's a good chunk of money today. That was good. Prices have changed on things. I know I said the last day was going to be the day, but today's going to be the last day. I need to do things. There's things I need to do. You know what, let's be kind of crazy. We don't have to make any repayments for a few days, right? Right? Yeah? So, whoops. I accidentally pressed that button. Where's this go? Oh, over here? Alright. Maybe I should put my fridges over here. Yeah, we'll get them out of the sun. To be honest, what keeps me from playing the most isn't the mediocre updates. It's how often they ruin performance. I used to play it a lot on mobile when I was away from home and got invited, but then Happy Ghast dropped and the frame rate nosedived. I mean, Happy Ghast is pretty recent. You say you don't play it anymore, and Happy Ghast is like, what, 6 months old? I mean, this isn't a competition, but just to sort of give you the perspective of it, I haven't played Minecraft properly, like properly got into Minecraft in years. In years. Since before Skulk, since before the Nether update, technically. And those sorts of things you would think would bring you back. But they always seem really... Oh, I was supposed to put the fridges in here. They always seem really half-assed. They always seem really half-assed. Like, the Skulk update seems really cool, and it's exciting, and, you know, all that sort of thing, but, like, what are you going down there for? Like, what's the chase to bother going to an underground city? Like the Forgotten City or whatever it's called. Like, I love the cave update because it's fun to explore. But, like, I didn't understand what the point of the underground city was beyond scary boss. Okay, cool. That's good. I'm not saying any of this is bad. I just didn't get it. Like, why am I going there? What am I getting out of it? Like, the shard things that let me make some switches? Or, like, what? This is a genuine question. I'm not being sarcastic saying this. Like, why? What was the point? I wouldn't say I haven't been a fan of anything since Skulk. I just haven't tried anything since Skulk. Yeah. Yeah. For whatever reason, you haven't been back. Not really. You have a little bit, but, like, not... That's what I mean. There's a difference between dipping your toe in for a few hours or, you know, a couple of days or whatever. When you think back of the things that really sucked you into Minecraft in the first place. Like, where are they? And people will argue like, oh, but it's a different game now, and you know, as you get older, you have to, and this and this and this, and it's sort of like, I don't think so. I don't think that's fair. Like, sure, that's its own thing, 100%. But like, in a world where you have like a bunch of different games vying for your attention at all times, there's going to be a whole bunch of things that you enjoy and that you get sucked into. People giving up games in general is its own thing. But Minecraft itself, like, on paper, it should still have everyone's attention. What's changed? You know? What's different? Open question. Don't know. Don't know. I don't know if I want to put anything down the middle of this. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. We'll try it for now. Come on. There we go. But yes, in general, before this goes too much into a Minecraft tangent, in general, it is very much like what are we going back for? Because a developer that is happy with the audience that they have will make minor updates and tweaks and changes for that audience. A developer that wants to draw in a new audience will make big sweeping changes. If you look at something like Warframe as an example, Warframe has had huge updates, big sweeping changes, year after year. That completely changed the way that that game works. We went back because I had leftover birthday money and my bestie was like, we should try Minecraft with mods. So I got the grand idea for 2 new saves. One with cars and planes, another with magic and fantasy stuff. TLDR, mods are horribly unoptimized, and even if your save does somehow load with more than 2, it won't run for long. Are you talking mods or the add-ons thing that they did? Because the add-ons are pretty... How you going? The add-ons thing are very how you going. Where the hell have I put... Oh, wait, no, hold on. Yeah, let's put this down there. Stuff. I love free stuff. You can tell it's special because it's glowing green. Stop it. Good enough. Garbage. The marketplace add-ons, they're really just mods. They're really not. Like, sure, any mod can be shit, but quality-wise, they don't work the same. And a whole heap of them clash, and a whole heap of them don't load properly, which is arguably like, yes, but that's how mods are. But if you carefully curate a mod pack, I suppose I have been back to play a little bit of Minecraft since the add-ons, but if you carefully curate a mod pack, or get a carefully curated mod pack that actually works together with a certain update of Minecraft and a certain like points of those mods and whatever else, then it can be quite good. But if you just start throwing stuff together with those add-ons, it is a nightmare. It is a nightmare. And so many of them just don't work. Like, they say what they do what they say on the tin. Like, one of them is like, there's like mods that are made by the same team, and like one is add-ons, one is pets and one is animals, and they both have the same animal, you know, in two different forms. Like, let's say it's a, I don't know, a pelican. Right, the animal one has a pelican, and the pets one has a pet pelican. And those two pelicans look exactly the same. As far as the game is concerned, they are two very different creatures and cannot be switched around or whatever. They are very specific. And if you try and mix them up, nah, that's a problem. Managed to get on working with VFX and new tree types, but they get an update and it can no longer work. It could no longer work, yeah. I used to mod Fallout and Skyrim religiously. I get a rough idea of what does and doesn't crash. Well, yeah. As what I'm saying is, you get an idea of like what will clash and what doesn't. A lot of those add-ons are, they're not. I don't like paid mods. I don't like paid mods. Because the thing is, paid mods will allow for certain things that probably shouldn't be at the top of, you know, the leaderboard, I guess, to be there. And there are certain things that are like, you know, this is... hold on, what am I thinking? Basically, it stops creative types that don't have the money to invest in putting their paid mod on the marketplace. Stops them from doing it. Stops a lot of things. Stops certain, like, open licensed mods. It stops a lot of, like, creative rollover as far as features are concerned. Like, there's a lot of things that it's like, they're just not compatible with each other. So it doesn't do it. Because they're like, oh, well, we can't charge for it. Like, if you want to do a Star Wars mod, we can't charge for it, so it can't be on the store, so then there's no point, and it's a whole drama. Give me this. Good. Oh, wait, no, I needed a fourth one gone. Ah, shit. Hey, man. Eh. Where's the sugar? Where'd I leave the powdered sugar? Over here? Yeah. I don't have any. Let's put the powdered sugar like here, I guess. That'll do. Can I have that box before you throw it in the bin? That'd be really fucking helpful. Whatever. Moral of the story, just play Fortnite. It's your entire library modded together into an unholy, writhing mass of digital flesh. I mean, yeah. Jokes aside, it suffers from the same issue that we've been talking about. Granted, it's a live service as opposed to, you know, a game that is constantly updated, but it's the same sort of shit, you know. Anyway, Dying Light, The Beast, and Dying Light 2. They're on the list, but they're not that far up it. Consolidating everything for a minute. What is it? Debt consolidation. Gambling. Debt consolidation. Gambling. I would humbly suggest putting Metro Exodus as high as it can reasonably go. Yeah, I don't want to half-ass something either. Like, if I'm gonna play Exodus, I'm gonna play the older ones first. Otherwise, I will never play them. It just won't happen. I'm gonna play the older ones first. That'll happen. As much as it'll be like, no, play Exodus first. It's just not gonna happen. Because they're not gonna be ever played otherwise. And some people will be like, oh, that's probably a good thing. But like, I still want to give them a go. If I move... No, put that back. Fuck off. Fuck off with your bullshit. Alright. Then he'll stock the shit out of that. Your milk. Candy. This can move now, finally. Thank back. You know what? I might even move this out of here. That's fine. And I still want it as like a special piece in the store, but I just don't want it there. And it won't fit here, right? No, it won't. A real shame. Real shame. Maybe we turn the register. The queue's gonna go that way, it's gonna be all gross. Will this fit in here? Not really. Not the way I want it to, even though you don't really need that side of it, but that's fine. That's right, we'll just do this and we'll line them up outside. There we go. They can be out on the street. Have you played High on Life? No. That's the game where your guns talk to you, yeah? Alright. Get the produce out of here. I wish I could, like, group them together, you know? Alright. And then this. Okay. I don't really want to do that. Can I reach the lights? I can. Good. That'll be fun. Got to protect his spine. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. It'll be great. Another game I find really special, and apparently no one gets it. What do you mean no one gets it? It's pretty straightforward, isn't it? Isn't it like your house gets attacked by aliens that are harvesting humans because they are used by aliens as a drug, effectively? Isn't that the whole thing? Bottles, bottles. You confuse my friends when I say it's probably in my top 10 when everyone rolls their eyes at how dumb it is. Dude, some of the best games out there are some of the dumbest games out there. 100%. Okay. Ooh, woof. What's he want? Did you stock something? Ah, the apples. Oh, good. Take everything out of that one. Good, good. Okay, so stock take wise, I do need another one of them. Not where I would like to keep it, mind you, but it is what it is for now. We do have a little bit more fridge space. We do have a little bit more shelf space. think we might take these two. Put them over here. My co-op demon has returned, so I'll bully him into more Dying Light 2. Enjoy your OCD sim. Don't scam customers, I'll be watching. I'm probably going to wrap this up shortly. And then play something else for a bit. Okay. I think we're pretty good. So, get some of them. Box of that. I gotta be real picky about what I get. Some of that. Box of carrots. Pretty much out. Box of mayo, because it's new. Some of that. Some of them. A bit of that. Powdered sugar is very expensive. Yeah, $72. The honey's 74. Are you for real? Wow. Rise. $4 left. Yeah, we might skip the honey. Chook. Ooh. Yeah, we might skip the mayo as well for a minute. How much is a box of cola? Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Did we stock the pizza? Definitely not full. Maybe it's this pizza. What do you got? Yeah, right, that's fair. The red one. Yeah, it's this one. Why does it look like he walked in and then threw it away? You know what, I'll just stock it myself, it's fine. I want you guys to have any sort of pain doing this. You can put it away though. Couple of these. Oh no, we're already full on them. They'll figure it out. We have a lot of the other type of pizza. Like a lot. Apples, little cakes. Yeah. Peanut butter, fries. Was that a chook? Is that a chook up there? It's a chook. Okay. That's going to be painful. Okay, well. Saving. Vodlings. That is the end of this chapter of Supermarket Sim. If you're watching this tomorrow, 10 years from now, long after I'm gone, you're awesome, and I am sure that you'll hear from me again. I will catch you in the next one. See ya.